In a world where local legends are made, where college dreams take flight, and where the biggest names in sports collide, one man brings you the action, the insight, and the stories that matter. This is Sports Talk for Onslow County and beyond. You're locked in to Sports Talk with Chris Raynor, only on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Good morning and welcome to Sports Talk. I'm your host, Chris Raynor. I want a lot of caffeine this morning, so you're gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry. I'm running low on gas, but high on caffeine. So Friday, July 24th. Man, where is the year going, Ashley?
Flying by, ain't it, buddy?
It'll be Christmas here in a couple months.
Christmas. Mm-hmm.
They're already putting Christmas stuff in the stores, ain't they? Halloween was back in May.
That's
Christmas
right.
is now.
That's exactly right. They got Christmas trees out already. It's amazing, isn't it?
Well, thank you for being here with us today as our co-host.
Yes, sir.
The wonderful and talented Ashley Mosley. I missed you, man. It ain't the same without you.
I know.
I'm going to start getting in Billy Bowls every Friday. I ain't doing no more cheeseburgers if it'll get you in here on Fridays.
All right.
I want to thank our esteemed guest today, Caleb Carter. Welcome, Caleb.
What's up? What's up?
All right, let's see. Let me get the timeline right. Southwest Stallion.
Yes, sir.
Western Carolina University Catamount. Mm-hmm. Did you know there's an Eastern Carolina?
Yeah.
Have you seen that on Alabama's schedule?
No.
Instead of East Carolina, first game they put Eastern Carolina.
Really?
Nothing like a little lack of respect right to start with, huh?
Yeah,
Eastern Carolina. I guess they're going to take on the whole half of the state near the coast, but anyway. And then transferred to Michigan State.
Yes, sir.
We're going to talk about all that stuff here coming up. The college game's a whole different world now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you remember seeing it before, but you actually experienced all the stuff as it was happening, transfer portal, NIL, you were part of the COVID part too, weren't you?
Yeah.
So, yes, we got a lot to talk about. I want to thank our sponsors before we get rolling here good. National Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Golden Corral, Billy Sewell, All About Floors, Ron Prince, Downey's Heating and Air Conditioning, of course, Jason Humphrey and his crew, Rock Creek Golf and Country Club, the pro Rick Morton. Are you playing any golf these days, Ashley?
Me?
Yeah.
I hadn't played golf, man, 15 years.
We just have to come one day, we'll play, and you can just ride along, and
I'd love to do that.
you can supervise the bartending. How
I
about
had a
that?
house fire about 14 years ago. Had 5 sets of club. Every one of them burned up, and hadn't played any since, buddy.
You hadn't played any since?
Just can't get the bug, you know.
Yeah.
I've tried it a couple times, and it just didn't grab me like it did when I first started playing.
Well, speaking of grabbing, man, the grass is getting ready to grab. We've finally had some rain. These courses have been struggling. You can only irrigate so much. I mean, that county water only does so much, but man, they're getting ready to take off.
And
I hope they're ready to
needed
start doing on the mowing.
Man, we needed it.
And Rock Creek is in beautiful shape, from what I understand. I ain't been out there. I went out there about a month ago, but haven't been since. But they say the greens are really responding to this rain already. So look forward to playing it one day. You can come with me.
I will, man.
You can
I'll
supervise.
ride
'Cause
around,
sometimes
yeah.
the bartending
I
gets
can
a lot of
putt.
hand.
I mean, I can still get out there and putt a little bit. But
Okay, you'll be our designated putter.
there you go.
I also want to thank Superior Metal Structures and Concrete in Beulaville. We had a good time up there, didn't we?
We did. We need to go back.
Yeah, I agree with that. Maybe during football season, because that's a big part of their wheelhouse of everybody.
They support East Open pretty big. Sanchez and Frank and that crowd up there, they're nice folks.
And his son, Rodrigo. Sanchez.
Rodrigo played on state
Yeah,
championship.
played on
team.
state championship there at East Duplin. Played against probably you in the overlap a little. The year East Duplin won the state title was, what, 3 years ago? 4 years? 4 years ago now. Yeah, and so you were probably kind of on the cusp of that. It's just a really good family over there. They're
How old are
really
you,
good.
Caleb?
23. Yeah, I graduated in 2020. So
2020.
yeah.
Yeah, but you were probably, as they were coming in, you were
Yeah.
you were the stud on campus there, buddy. All right, I want to thank also PRQ Exteriors, roofing done right here at home, Mr. Austin Wright. Austin did a really good job co-hosting the other day.
He's very knowledgeable, buddy.
He is.
Really is. And your buddy Preston Kelly does a good job as
And
well.
I'm thinking about getting them both as permanent co-hosts.
That'd be
Then
good.
I can just go on autopilot.
I got you.
I can just sit here, sleep, and get home at 2 in the morning.
I got you.
I'll tell you more about that story in a minute, but we had a good time last night. Onslow County Motor Company, of course, Ben Beasley and his crew. Southern Touch Painting, Roger Carroll. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning. CNS Paint, Ron Choate and Victor Case. Jones Onslow EMC. Liberty Tire. Jones LP Gas in Verona. Are you a big griller, Caleb?
I'm getting into it.
Okay. Propane cylinders, what does it cost to refill one of them for your grill? About
Like 40,
30 bucks, 40 bucks,
40 bucks, yeah.
$11 on Fridays at Jones LP Gas
In Verona.
That's a
in
good deal.
Verona. So go down there, and I'm sure there's a little line, but go get in line and get your cylinder refilled. Fountain Management, Lisa Thornton and Sandra Fountain. Lane and Associates Family Dentistry. Bartley Insurance Services, Bill and Drew Mercer. And special thanks to Helen's Kitchen and Billy Grissett for the honorary Billy Grissett, honorary Ashley Mosley Billy Bowls today.
Looking
I know you
forward
love
to
them.
it.
I got you one of each, buddy.
I do love them.
You got a ham, a bacon, and a sausage, all with egg, cheese, and grits.
Yeah. Tell your listeners, go check them out, buddy. They got them right there
great
on the menu at Helen's Kitchen.
Oh yeah, and as good as those Billy Bowls are, it's still not as good as their regular breakfast. That joker is off the hook when it comes on that plate and that slab of ham that looks like a flounder laying on the plate. It's so big.
I hear you.
It's good. We have to go one day,
Yeah, we will.
especially on Shrimp Day on Friday.
Sounds good to me,
We'll go
buddy.
try it out one day. Lane Associates Family Dentistry, of course, is the official dentist of the Carolina Hurricanes. The Stanley Cup. Did I wear that right yet? Yeah. Stanley Cup, Carolina Hurricanes.
You finally got them over the line, didn't you, buddy?
Yeah, I've worked with that crowd for 10 years now, since they started making the playoffs again. And I finally got them.
Who you gonna start working on now? The Panthers?
In that order, yes. Panthers and then the Hornets. The Panthers are showing signs. I might be wrong, but I'm still not sure that a 5'8" quarterback is what we need.
I was getting ready to say, man.
And, you know, but
Has he grown
but
into since last year?
He hasn't grown, but he's grown as a player. He's developed a little, and he is doing better. I'll give him that. He's hitting the throws he needs to hit. Still missing a couple he needs to hit, but we're working
I
on
don't care. When they run up against people as tall as this guy is right here,
that. Yeah,
And
coming through with them arms
yeah,
up.
yeah,
5'8" all of a sudden is gets a little
they
low.
need to go back to the running game with him, you know.
Are you a Panthers fan?
No,
No. Who's your team?
I don't have a team.
No NFL team?
No, I just like players.
Did you watch the playoffs any last year, the Panthers playoff game?
I don't think I did. No.
The little run they made there at the end, which I say run, they lost their last two and limped in the playoffs. But they played the Rams at home in the playoffs. We went. Great game. And Bryce showed a couple of things in that game that I think he's starting to understand. When you're 5'8", you got to use them legs. You can't. You got to jitterbug around a little. You can't just stand in the pocket and be a pocket quarterback.
No.
So it helped him a lot in that game and some of the later games. And I think when you realize that now he don't need to be like Cam Newton and running lead option, things like that, where he's going to get dinged up all the time.
Right.
But, man, when they're pouring in on you, you got to take off.
Oh, yeah.
Got to go. Thanks again, of course, to Billy Grissett and Helen's Kitchen. Man, that stuff is good. The Billy Bowls are coming. We got it where we don't bring them till about 10 o'clock because everybody wants to start eating on the air, and that make for good radio. Make sure you listen, watch, and connect to WSME. You can take Freedom 97.1 WSME wherever you go. I want to give a big shout out to that man right there for
Exactly.
getting all this
Thank you,
stuff
Chris
together.
Hollywood, man.
He knows that I don't know much about that technological stuff.
I
so
don't really. He
does it
finally
for me.
got it together, and he's got it up there top notch, buddy.
You can grab the brand new free Freedom 97.1 WSME app in the App Store, the Apple App Store, or the Google Play Store. Just search Freedom 97.1 WSME to listen live anywhere, anytime. And also available now on the app are all the Sports Talk on-demand podcasts. Hollywood, hop on the mic and tell me the process, what you did about getting some of those old ones on there.
Okay, so we had this before, but I did a little research, and audio podcast, I mean, that's the way to go. If you're not listening to Freedom 97.1, audio podcast when you're in your car, especially you're traveling around. So what we've done, if you love sports talk and you aren't checking us out on, on YouTube or Facebook, on the socials, you check out the audio podcast at WSME971.com. You see Chris Raynor's, big head on there on the website. And you just click on that, and you'll see a little on-demand podcast. And then we're starting to put stuff up there, and some of Coach Phil Pageant's old podcast. We call them the Phil Pageant Sports Talk Flashback. So some of those are on there, and we're starting to put yours on there. And also on the app, there's a podcast tab, and you'll see your face on there, Chris. And you can
It
listen
just covers the whole screen on
the
it.
whole screen.
Now, you told me I had a face for radio, so we're not supposed to be showing my face.
Yeah.
Is there any way to AI
You have a
generate
nice
it, make me
face.
look more distinguished? I'm starting to look more like the
you have
most
a nice-
interesting man in the world every day.
You have a nice face.
What's his name? The Dos Equis guy?
Yeah.
Just all the wrinkles and stuff.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, somebody thought you were Larry the Cable Guy.
I know, because I wear that tank
How
top.
about that?
I'm going to wear it again, too.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was great, man. So
Y'all
anyway, the website, you check out the Sports Talk podcast, and also on the app, the podcast there too of Sports Talk, and we're going to keep putting
The
them on
podcast.
there. The podcast. So there you go.
I want to give a big shout out to my wife. She does stuff like that a lot. She'll say little things and add a little extra stuff. She was talking about that viral photo that went around with some white supremacists or something on the train in D.C. She called them supremacist. But I said, well, they're the best kind because they can tell what's going to happen in the future if they have that premonition.
You'd be surprised how many people can't spell it.
She ain't listening anyway. She's at work, so
Okay.
I'm safe right now. But right now, one of her coworkers going out there that always listens
Tell her
and
about
said, your husband just talked about you again. You can find all that stuff at WSME971.com. Thank you, Hollywood, again, for putting all that together. And also, we're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We have deleted the MySpace account, so if you're on MySpace, you no longer can get us through MySpace. That was the only one that I
thought
don't
it
even know
was
if I ever
gone
had a
anyway.
MySpace account. Huh?
I thought that was gone anyway.
I think it has. It may still exist. Hollywood. If anybody would know, it'd be Hollywood.
yeah.
Hollywood still got that one with all the sparkles on the page and everything.
Those of us who remember what that is. Tom. Remember Tom?
You don't even know what we're talking about,
Tom is
MySpace.
No idea.
It was the first social media is where we used to get outside and all hang out with each other.
It was a
but-
precursor to Facebook.
Yeah.
Before Facebook. Yeah.
and it kind of laid the groundwork, didn't it? So it has a very important
Anyway, we
place
digress.
in dead history. Hey,
Rabbit hole, man.
we
We're
just
going
talked.
back.
I do want to give a big shout out to Mountain Dew Baja Blast, the tropical version. 67 grams of caffeine. Yes, I need it this morning. So good stuff. And it's got that orange flavor. We all love orange, don't we?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Studio hotline 910-346-2248. 910-346-2248. We're going to have a trivia question coming up later for a 50, correct? Yeah. $50 Snappers with a Z of Morehead City gift card.
You got a little sheet right
I
there.
know, I'm getting to it.
It's good in Emerald Isle or Morehead City.
You've been there before, haven't you?
Yeah.
I have too. It's good. Today's $50 Snappers gift card giveaway is courtesy of Wayne Carlisle and Saturday at the Beach. Tell us about Wayne coming on board. I mean, you guys wrangled that deal to get Wayne back into business. Wayne had been out of it a little bit, but Wayne's always a radio man, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he was a morning guy on WRNS for years and years and years, and Hollywood was the afternoon guy over at Bob and program director over there. And you know the radio business is changing all the time, you know, with rules and regulations and people consolidating, hiring people, laying people off and everything. So we got together, and I think it may be February or March, and he's been a big asset. We're fortunate to have him.
Hollywood and Wayne Carlisle were the golden years of radio, buddy. Just good stuff. I mean, all the time. You guys, how long were you on the air as a DJ? I mean, I know you still are, but how long have you been doing it?
Oh man, I started when I was 15 years old. I mean, a lot of us did. I mean,
So 64 years now.
yeah, right. I'm looking at plastic
Wow.
surgery. Yeah. No, since '89 for me, and Wayne a long time, obviously.
Yeah.
So, but I worked with Wayne for about 10 years, 12 years,
Yeah.
and we were, he worked. We had this little rivalry going on, and he's my buddy, you know. And
He still has that great voice, too. You do, too.
And we're back with each other. We're having a good time, you know. And we've got a great station, classic hits, beach favorites, and we a little bit more beach now, and just a fantastic time. We got a good radio station.
Oh, you're
and,
glad.
and you're a part of it too,
Glad
man.
to have him with
Glad
us.
to have you too, man. And his show's on Saturday from 2 to 5.
2-7.
2-7.
2 to 7, Saturday at the Beach with Wayne Carlisle. I'm going to tell a story. And I worked with him too for years up there when I was with Next Media. And back during the first war, 1991, against Iraq, Saddam Hussein, everybody was leaving
Gulf
here.
War.
Yeah, the Gulf War. Everybody was leaving here, going to Morehead to get on the boats and everything to go over there and do battle. And every morning Wayne would say, let's roll, And then they started showing the body bags on television coming back and everything. He changed it from let's roll to y'all roll.
Y'all roll.
Y'all roll.
Yeah, that was
Y'all roll.
one of the first skirmishes we had over there. I remember it like it was yesterday. That was back when things like that happened and gas prices didn't go up $7 in one night.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Crazy,
interesting how it
yeah,
happens now?
yeah.
But don't get me on that. I'll get my dad
Yeah,
started. I have him call in
yeah,
until
so-
that.
He'll be calling.
Yeah. 2 to 7 tomorrow, though. Wayne Carlisle will be on with Saturday at the Beach right here on Freedom 97.1 WSME. Thank you to Wayne and them for wrangling the deal with Snappers. Make sure you visit Snappers Grill and Steam Bar in Morehead City on Arundel Street or on Emerald Isle on Emerald Drive for fresh seafood, legendary steam pots, burgers, cold drinks, and great family atmosphere. And don't forget, they're now open 7 days a week. So tell all your listeners, looking at the flyer here, or good luck to all of our listeners, sorry. I'm looking at the flyer 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Fresh seafood, steam pots, cocktails, and cold drinks. That sounds good right now. And good food and good vibes. Maybe we could, if Billy has to have a day where they're out of town or something at Helen's, get one of them steam pots to roll in here. We'll see. We'll do that after we go off the air, though, because crab legs can get ugly. Oh, yeah. All right, so we'll be giving away that Snappers $50 gift card here shortly. Thank you to everyone. Without further ado, Caleb Carter, glad you're with us, man.
Glad to be here.
So you got a camp coming up the next 2 weeks, but the one tomorrow, have you officially called
Yeah.
it, or are you just waiting to see?
I'm calling it. I'm officially calling it. The weather's not looking too good. Don't want anyone getting out there, getting sick, getting hurt. But I'm
Yeah.
doing next weekend. So it'll be August 1st from 8 to 11 at Williamsburg Plantation Park in Jacksonville.
And
So,
everything will be right there.
yeah.
How many do you have signed up that you know of?
I think there's probably around 5 right now, but I know there's going to be some that are going to be coming and signing up day of.
And those
So,
come the same. And a lot of them do that the day of, so
Yeah.
that's where you get a lot of your numbers. Now, you just helped, too, with Zach Garvey there at Southwest with his camp, right?
Yes, sir. It was pretty good.
How did that go? How many? I saw it looked like maybe about 30 participants.
Yeah, I'd
If I
say
read it
about
right?
25 to like 35.
25. Was it a good group of kids?
Yeah, they were all had fun, I think. So
How about the little kid with glasses, man? He was a hoot, wasn't he?
yeah, I forgot his name. I can't.
I'm gonna call him Rudy.
No,
'cause,
his name's Larson.
Is
I'm pretty
it?
sure it was Larson. Yeah, he was funny, dude. So it was actually his first day doing anything football related.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, he came to the O line, and I was like, all right, cool, let's go have fun. And he hit the pad as hard as he could, like 10 times, and he
Oh,
was
yeah.
like having a great time. So it was fun.
Well, that's why he's when I see him out there all the time now, I'm gonna nickname him Rudy. You know Rudy the movie, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
What was the coach said? If I could put your heart in all my players, I mean, we unstoppable. You know,
Yeah.
kids like that. That's what drives football. It's not, the kids that golf and play in the Big Ten. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, those are the ones you need. But it's that the ones that don't the kind of players drive you a little bit more. The players that might not say have the talent or the size you have, but they you see that heart.
Yeah, I had a bunch of teammates like that at Southwest. Like, the first person that comes to my mind is this dude named Isaac Williams.
Oh my gosh!
I actually
yeah.
talked to him. I think I texted him. He texted me.
Is he still
yesterday.
playing?
No. He's
Okay.
from last I remember, he was doing plumbing. But like that's crazy because he reminds me like the first person I think of when I think of Hart is him and this
Yeah.
kid named Pat. And they were beside me. They would always work with me. We'd always work out like two, 3 times a day, just working
Yeah.
out together. And that definitely helps you for sure. Whenever
Yeah.
like you got those kind of guys because you need them. You know what I mean? So
Well, he's one of those too, a lot like Rudy. Not so much, heart too, but motor.
Yeah.
You talk about a motor, buddy. Isaac Williams. He came into Southwest. It was a transfer. I mean, we went in the transfer portal down in Florida, started shopping around, brought him in. No, he only came in. It was a military transfer,
Yeah.
of course. Came in with like 2 games left in the season, and man, instantly plugged in and made the team better. Could you imagine if he'd have been there from the start that season?
yeah.
Yeah, he was wide open, buddy. Came from Florida.
Oh, you're talking about Isaac Anderson. You're talking about Isaac
I
Anderson.
am. Are you talking about?
Yeah,
You're talking
I'm
Isaac
talking
Williams.
about Isaac
Okay.
Williams, a little,
Too many Isaacs.
little O-line. Isaac Anderson was good
Yeah,
too.
that's motor.
He had a motor too.
It
for
just
sure.
kicked in. Who you talking about? Isaac Williams.
Yeah, Isaac Williams was short dude, long hair.
He's still helping out with the program a little, isn't he?
I'm not 100% sure.
I think he's doing helping with the camera stuff. The huddle stuff.
I wouldn't be surprised. If he
Yeah.
was,
Now was he the same class as you?
yeah.
Okay.
Isaac Anderson, he's still playing. I actually saw.
He's crazy.
Yeah, he's
He's
crazy.
wide open.
Florida. We used
Yeah.
to,
Yeah, that's what I called him. Was Florida.
I forgot. He's playing somewhere. I don't know if it's like indoor or like something
Yeah.
like that. But I think maybe Eris Brooks posted something about it, and I saw him on there. So
Yeah, I have to get up. I got his number and get up with him and see if he ever comes to the area. Hang out with him because he's just a good guy. Came up from Florida. And then now we're on the same page. Different Isaacs, but the same heart.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
if you have a kid and you name him Isaac because he's gonna have that heart, that
Yeah.
fire. Now, when did you first start playing as a kid?
I don't even. Probably like 4 or 5 years old.
Like organized then, or was it just got?
I
kinda
think
getting into
I think like flag was probably like 4 or 5. Yeah.
they got so many more options now. When we came up, we didn't even start playing until middle school, wasn't it? That's the first time you start playing organized.
Well, I played boys club.
Did you?
In Goldsboro, yeah. And then you go to junior high school and high school.
I heard a funny saying the other day. The guy was talking about how said his brother-in-law, thinking about the boys clubs and stuff like that. He said his brother-in-law was currently living in a gated community, and he said, "Well, is he really rich?" He said, "Well, he said, well, to be honest with you, he's in prison." That's what he called a gated community.
Yeah,
I'd never
gated,
heard that
yeah,
before,
yeah.
but that was funny.
That's funny.
3 meals a day,
3
Place
squares
to
a day,
sleep.
place to sleep.
burglar alarm system's already built in.
I had a guy one time on probation. He was not doing very well, and I started describing to him. I said, "Look, man, this might not be for you. I know it's tough. We can get you in another program where it's a lot easier. You get your meals laid out for you." And he was all nodding his head. I said, "You get place to stay. And when it started kicking in, it was prison. All of a sudden, his probation did a lot better. Really, really quick. So you started at that early, age 4 or 5?
I think it was something like that.
Now, were you always right here in Jacksonville?
No, my dad was military,
That's
so
what I thought.
I was here in Jacksonville. I was actually in Richlands, and then I think we went to Ohio, came back here, and then went to Hawaii, and then came back.
Wow. So you've been around a little bit.
Yeah.
The old military transfers. Now, your first organized, high school or school football, I guess, was middle school.
Yeah.
We called it back in the old days junior high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we
middle
call it,
school.
junior high.
Where were you playing then? What
I
state?
played at Trexler. I was here. I was here for
were here,
7th
okay.
grade, and then I moved 8th grade to Hawaii until I came back here at the beginning of junior year. So however 3 years, however long that is. So.
How was Hawaii, or do you not remember a lot about it?
No, I remember Hawaii. It was really cool. A lot of people ask me like, "Oh, Hawaii must be like so awesome," and it was. It was really cool.
It's different though, isn't it?
But I lived on base, like military base, and then you can only explore the island so much because it's only so big.
Yeah.
So it got kind of old, if that makes sense, because I'm not from there. So
Paradise gets old.
Yeah.
It's nice, but I
No, it's-
understand what you're
yeah.
saying. It's different when you actually
You're also
live
so
in there.
far from everyone else too. I didn't see my grandparents or anything like that. But yeah, it was cool. The sports up there was definitely different though. I actually didn't play 8th grade because they didn't have an 8th grade team.
Yeah.
It was only high school and stuff. And then my high school was really small. I think we might have literally had probably 17 kids on our team.
So you went from Trexler to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So they didn't even have it. Like here in Onslow, one of the things, and get your opinion on it, I know what a lot of the other coaches and players' opinion is, they won't let you play sports in 6th grade.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on that? I mean, I know you're not quite as developed, and it's a 3-year window there, but, I mean, there's some players that are ready to go. And even if you don't let them play football, let them play, basketball.
They won't let them play football.
I don't think you play any sport in 6th grade.
I guess,
Maybe it's just football.
I don't know, because
Where's this rule at?
It's here in Onslow. Now, other counties do that. You can play.
You can't play any sports
Not. I think you can play other sports. I think it's football is the main one you
till
can't
6th
play.
grade,
Till the 7th grade.
7th grade.
In school. Now you can do the youth leagues and things like that, of course. Like the Southwest Rec and things like that. You can do that.
Is it for health concerns that they're doing?
I guess
Make that
because
rule?
as a 6th grade, there is a big, that whole growth plate, puberty issue growing at that time. Sometimes there can be a big difference between a 6th grader and an 8th grader.
Oh, okay.
A whole
Yeah,
lot.
but there's a
got
big difference between a freshman and a senior, though, too.
True too, and they have it divided up for JV, and that's very true. We've seen some players that in 8th grade could be playing varsity.
Yeah, there's some when you think even on the college level, there's freshmen that are playing against 6-year seniors. So it's if you're good enough to play, I think you should be able to play. So I think, I don't know, because
I know you can't play football, but I don't know about
you
the
can't
other
you can't
sports.
play any other sports because I remember I couldn't play basketball my 6th grade year.
Okay,
And then my little sister's going into 6th grade, and then she can't play volleyball till her 7th grade year. So
she's 6th grade this year.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's a sport like volleyball or basketball, a lot of times, and take my word for it, coaches at the middle school level, they have to have cuts because there's so many players usually. They're going to keep the players that can play. They're not going to keep a kid that they think is going to get hurt out there or not developed enough. I want to talk some more about that, and we'll get into kind of some of the mess that college football has become here shortly. We'll be right back on Sports Talk.
Freedom 97.1 and 11:20 a.m. is now even easier to take with you. Download the new WSME app today in the App Store or Google Play Store. Just search Freedom 97.1 WSME. Tap download and listen live anywhere. Classic hits, beach favorites, local sports, and hometown radio. Now right in your pocket. Golden Corral, the only one for everyone, is cooking up something big with the Summer Spectacular 250 happening now at Golden Corral. During the Summer Spectacular, Golden Corral is offering digital coupons. Kids ages 4 to 10 can eat for just $2.50. Plus, save $2.50 on breakfast, lunch, or dinner with digital coupons. Enjoy Golden Corral favorites like crispy chicken tenders, pork ribs, all-you-can-eat steak at dinner, and mouth-watering wings and boneless wings in a variety of delicious flavors. Don't forget the dessert and bakery bar. Golden Corral has more than 20 dessert and bakery selections, including chocolate cake, carrot cake, chocolate pie, apple pie, and their famous banana pudding. Golden Corral also offers drive-through, online ordering, catering for groups from 5 to 5,000, and convenient weigh-and-pay takeout. Breakfast starts at 7:30, brunch at 10, and dinner starts at 4. Call 910-455-3773 or visit goldencorral.com on North Marine Boulevard in Jacksonville and Greenville Boulevard in Greenville.
Hey, it's Rick Dees reminding you that Jacksonville's and Greenville's Golden Corral is the only one for everyone.
Summer is here, and it's time to relax. Make your life easier with AutoDraft, the stress-free way to manage your payments while you enjoy some fun in the sun. Say goodbye to late fees and missed payments. Ensure your bills are paid on time every time. It's secure and convenient, so you can spend less time worrying about bills and more time on what matters most. Visit www.joemc.com/autodraft or ask one of our member services representatives to get started. AutoDraft, because your time matters.
Superior Metal Structures and Concrete Beulaville specializes in protecting your investments. From barns, workshops, man caves, and even she sheds, Superior Metal Structures and Concrete has got you covered. They work with their customers from the ground up, specializing in constructing top-of-the-line metal structures and concrete foundations customized to fit your needs. Call Superior Metal Structures and Concrete in Beulaville today, 910-298-3774. That's 910-298-3774.
For over 40 years, people have trusted Liberty Tire 1137 Gum Branch Road, not only for tires and tire service, but also auto and truck repair as well. Being locally owned and operated as your hometown Bridgestone Firestone dealer, at Liberty Tire, dependability and personal service is your #1 priority. Being a state-of-the-art facility and using the latest technology, Liberty Tire guarantees all their work. It's simple. If you bought tires without pricing us first, you pay too much. Liberty Tire, 1137 Gum Branch Road, Jacksonville, for all your tire needs. Phone 910-346-6655.
Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning, your trusted local carrier indoor weather team, has proudly served the heating and cooling needs of our community since 1967. Now, we've expanded our expert services to include professional residential and commercial duct and dryer vent cleaning, as well as full-service residential and commercial plumbing. Make sure your home or business stays powered through any storm with a Generac generator. We have units in stock and ready to install today. Cleaner air means better breathing. Let us improve your indoor air quality with our professional air duct cleaning services. And remember, Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning is available 24/7 for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing emergencies. Turn to the carrier experts, Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning, with convenient locations in Jacksonville and Hampstead. Visit us online at humphreyheating.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Humphrey Heating and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Mohawk All Pet Protection and Warranty is the only carpet protection and warranty for all pets, all accidents, all the time. Because your pets are family members too. No matter how you live, we've got you covered. Soft, luxurious, Smart Strand Forever Clean carpet. Gorgeous, durable, solid tech luxury vinyl tile. Mohawk has the ultimate floor for every room in your home. Suitable for all pets. For details, contact Watkins Floor Covering online at watkinsnewfloor.com. Watkins Floor Covering, thanking you for voting them best of the best for 2025 in the flooring and carpet cleaning category. Watkins Floor Covering. They're more than just floors. It's custom showers, custom tubs, carpet cleaning, backsplashes, bathrooms, commercial, retail, and home flooring too. Family owned and operated since 1997, Watkins Floor Covering is Topsail's top sales and top choice for 2025, with locations in Jacksonville and Surf City. Watkins Floor Covering. You stand on it, we stand behind it.
Look who has extra pep in their step.
Well, I just finished my to-do list. Gas tank is full, tonight's dinner plans are set, grocery shopping is complete, and I even got everything for those barbecues and pool parties we have planned. You know what's even better?
What?
Every one of those stops gets me a bit of money back.
How are you doing that?
By using Upside.
Upside? What's that?
It's a free app where I earn cash back on gas, groceries, and dining out. They even gave me a cashback bonus on my first grocery trip.
So that extra pep comes from all that cash back. Looks like I need to download Upside.
You really do.
Earn cash back on errands and everyday essentials. Download Upside and use promo code BIG5 to earn an extra $5 cash back on your first purchase at one of over 100,000 available locations. That's promo code BIG5 for an extra $5 cash back. Remember, use promo code BIG5.
Offers vary by user and location at participating merchants. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
You're locked into Sports Talk with Chris Raynor, only on Freedom 97.1, WSME.
Hey, welcome back to Sports Talk. I'm your host, Chris Raynor. Friday, July 24th. Got co-host Ashley Mosley with us today. Our guest today is Caleb Carter, former Spartan. Caleb Carter. Well, not former. You're always a Spartan now, right?
Yeah.
Former, what's the?
Catamount.
Catamount, yeah. I want to say Wildcats because I saw the cat head, but Catamounts. We'll talk about, we'll get you to talk about your Western experience, too, because it's a different world over there. So we'll talk about that here shortly. We do want to do our racing report real quick. Thank you to Onslow County Motor Company, Ben Beasley and his crew for sponsoring our racing report. Make sure you go see them for affordable, great. I've driven back a ton of cars for them, and man, every car that comes back, I'm like, I can see myself having this car. Yeah. Great low mileage, great cars that they put together down there.
Nice people to deal with.
Great people to deal with, great salesmen down there. Just got a good crew.
Yep.
So go check out Onslow County Motor Company for all your car needs. Jason Humphrey, and Downey's Heating and Air Conditioning sponsored a truck in the Craftsman Truck Series this week. Right. Along with Black's Tire, just a really cool setup they had. Did you see the race in or see the truck on social media?
I saw the truck, yeah.
Pretty truck.
I didn't see the race, but I saw the truck.
And Jason, he sent me some pictures during the race and some video right up on top of the pit box. So as the car comes in, it's right there underneath him. That'd have been a pretty cool experience. The only thing that he didn't enjoy about the experience is for some reason last weekend when the temperatures were mid-90s, they had that race at noon 30, a truck race, and they got lights. Man, that reeks of a Saturday night race right there, don't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would go back to the old days of running trucks through the hills and delivering moonshine on Saturday night, Oh, yeah. They should have had that race at night. Hopefully next year they will, or whatever other races he does where it won't be so hot for him because his driver, Tanner Gray, started 20th and finished 18th, so he did move up some. Had trouble with some of the equipment on his car. They have these things now called cool suits.
Right.
And they're made to keep you cool, but if it malfunctions, it retains fluid that you normally would just sweat out like in the old cloth suits
and
or whatever.
And it's amazing that you told me that the sweat was
actually boiling. Yes, that's how, because it's not just the heat from 95 degrees.
Ashford had to make a pit stop.
Yeah, Chris would have had to got out and strip down this Larry the Cable Guy tank top and and rolled the dice with it. But the Truck Series race there at North Wilkesboro was last Saturday. Great job by Downey's Heating and Air Conditioning with that sponsorship. Got on TV a bunch with it, so it's pretty cool. He's probably put in 6,000 air conditioners this week because of that.
I wouldn't be
Truck
surprised.
Series. I mean, he sponsors everything, man. Helps us. He helps the schools. So big shout out to them for doing that.
Ospreys helps the Ospreys.
Yeah, was the title sponsor for the Ospreys and still sponsors our Osprey Report. We will have our last Osprey Report coming up the next break. And we'll explain, why the season ended and what it was. The results from North Wilkesboro for the Cup race, as you were talking about before, Joey Logano ended up winning the race.
Right.
First Ford has won in a little while. And I'm a Ford guy. I drive that F-150. I'm a Ford man. Denny Hamlin was second. Denny Hamlin's just killing it. He's having this resurgence in his career.
He's on how many races has he won this year?
He's won 3 or 4, but he's always in the top 5 lately.
Yeah.
The guy that started out the year, Tyler Reddick, in another Toyota with Michael Jordan's team, he won the first 3 and then like 5 out of the first 7, and now he's second place. That's how strong Denny Hamlin has come on. So check out your NASCAR races. They are at the Brickyard this weekend, Indianapolis.
Road track?
No. They call it the Brickyard because of the bricks on the start-finish line.
I got you.
But it's Indianapolis. They're just going to run the regular oval track there.
Okay.
So that'd be pretty cool to watch. Anytime you have a race in Indianapolis, it's pretty cool. Just an iconic track, of course. I would say Indy and Daytona are probably the top 2, wouldn't you, tracks?
Oh, yeah.
All racing, in America at least. So go check out the race this weekend. Thanks once again to Onslow County Motor Company, Ben Beasley and his crew for sponsoring our racing report. Caleb, you played at Southwest. Did you start after your middle school years and you got back here? What year did you get back in Onslow County?
2018.
Was that your freshman or sophomore year?
Junior year.
Junior year. So really, you missed your freshman and sophomore year.
And Charlie Dempsey was your coach, I guess. I got it.
Where did you play your freshman and sophomore years at?
I played in Hawaii. I played for a school called Kalaheo. They were orange and blue. Yeah.
How much did y'all have to travel to go to games, or how far away were they?
I mean, everything was on the island. The farthest we went was we had a preseason game that was on a different island, so we flew a plane over there. But
Really?
Yeah,
And
that was kind of cool.
In JV?
No, I was on varsity.
You were varsity then?
Yeah, I was on varsity.
But either way, high school's to fly. That doesn't happen a lot. It's
Yeah.
kind of a necessity there, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unless you hop on the slow boat over.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. Yeah.
How big is the island of Hawaii side to side? Like, how long would it take you to drive straight across it, you think?
I honestly don't remember. It wasn't too long.
Not very
I've
big
never
at all.
been to. I think it was either the furthest north or the furthest west. I've never been all the way over
To the
there.
other island?
Yeah.
Or the point there?
The point.
So you get back here in your junior year, and you start with Southwest High School. So you started for 2 years there. What positions did you play over with the Stallions?
My junior year, I played center. I think I played a little bit of guard too. And then my senior year, I played tackle, and I would switch sides on. I would play both tackles.
Both offensive tackles.
Yeah, both.
Did you ever play on the defensive side?
Yeah,
of
I played D tackle, and then when I begged Charlie enough, he let me play DN a little bit, so I can go out there and try to pass first a little. Try to look cool.
It's a different thing when you're hitting instead of getting hit, isn't it?
Yeah, I hate defense.
You didn't like defense?
No.
With offense, if you fire out and do like you're supposed to, you're the one delivering the blow, not taking it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is it as a former offensive lineman, you played that position, your whole career through high school and college. You see that play where the guy just he jumps, but he does like that. Is he ready to fire off if he just does that and can stop? How would a player? What is his mentality where he just does that and can stop himself?
Who, a D lineman?
No, an offensive lineman.
Oh,
a false start.
I've done that many times. It's because you realize, as you're moving, you're like, oh, damn.
You don't see the surroundings around you moving, yeah.
No,
I guess.
yeah, you're like, oh.
Crap.
You realize you moved, and that's how it's so fast. Because, obviously in the game, you're, locked in, but you do it so fast, you're like, dang, dude.
And you're screwed.
You know you're about to get yelled at. Yeah.
You guys, most times, the most offensive go on a set thing, just on one, and then try and mix it up every now and then to draw them off.
Usually it's on
things
one.
down.
It's on one, yeah.
Which was your favorite position out of the three, center, guard, or tackle?
So they're all different because you play with more space in every single one of them. So center, you have the least amount of space, you have the most help. Guard, you got help inside, but your tackle's gone. And then the tackle, you literally are just by yourself.
Yeah.
So it's all. I played tackle and I enjoyed it more when I was at Western Carolina, and obviously in high school because we just ran, But I liked guard more overall. I played guard at Western Carolina and at Michigan State, and I liked it more because I didn't have enough as much space to work with, so I was able to kind of get on guys faster and then, not have to be so worried about speed and everything like that.
Now you talk about as center, you're in the center. Obviously, you got two on the left, at least two on the right, two on the left, two on the right. You heard that before, hadn't you?
Oh, I have.
And then of course, at Southwest, of course, you had tight ends. You had extra tackles basically.
You got 2 extra tackles.
Yeah,
basically.
It's like having more tackles. Your tight ends were, but in the center position, there's so much more going on because you got both sides. Same thing with the guard. You kind of eat up on both sides or can get hit. But tackle, you're kind of on your island where you got your own thing, don't you?
Tackle, you have to think a lot less, too, because you're just blocking a DM majority of the time.
Making sure he don't either crash inside or go around you. Main thing is go around you.
Yeah.
Now, when you get how did you get your offer with Western? Was it like a full offer? Was it partial?
No, so it was actually a partial. So I actually had an offer from Campbell, and then I tried to commit, and they told me that they had a transfer guy, so they took it from me. They told me when I was trying to commit, they took it from me. So.
You serious about that?
Yeah, serious.
Yeah.
The portal got you.
Well, the portal got me in 2019. It was before the portal used was
They'd
even a
offer
thing.
you a ride or whatever, a partial scholarship, and somebody else come along out
Yeah,
the portal,
Campbell
they
offered me-
kick you to the curb and took in.
Campbell brought me in. They, brought me in. They're like, we're going to be your first offer. I'm like, cool. A couple months later, before the season started, I was like, oh, I want to commit. And he was like, oh, dang, man, I haven't heard from you in a while. Sorry, your offer's gone. I was like, all right.
That would have been nice to know.
Yeah, that'd been awesome to know. And then Western Carolina offered me like a partial scholarship. I can't remember when it was, but it was probably middle of the season, my senior year. And then I committed there. I graduated early. So I went there in the spring of 2020. So right when COVID was happening, like I got there in January and COVID happened in March.
So did you get redshirted any while you were there?
I actually never got redshirted because
just the COVID
because of the COVID year.
Yeah.
And then so after that I played too. Like I would do like special teams and like go play offensive line a couple of times. Like
what year did you start getting to play in time? Freshman, sophomore year?
I'd say so. Technically my freshman year, but it was like after COVID, so it was like my second year there.
Okay.
I was like playing a little bit, like on special teams, and then my
was
third
crazy
year, played a little offense and special teams, and then gradually just kind of got more offense.
When you think back to some of the things this country did because we were told, shut down for 30 days, it'll be over. It didn't go away. Well, and plus the shutdown was useless. I remember going to my first college football game after they lifted some of the things. You were in a little pod, you and a couple other people, and you had people nowhere near you for like 10 seats all around, like a little bubble. You probably saw that at Western. You saw the little groups, like a tent camp up there almost.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting there at Carolina, and you had every mask on unless you were eating. So I went and got a bucket of popcorn, pulled my mask down, I'd go. And real slow. The guy come told me I couldn't do that. Said, you got to eat a little popcorn, put your mask back on. And you're sitting there.
Can you believe that?
It's crazy the things we did.
It's crazy.
You had to, or they'd tell you to leave.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy the things that we agreed to and gave up in this country for
Just
something
because you're told to. You got
something
to do
that
this,
happened, whether it was going to happen or not.
Right.
I mean, people that got the vaccine and got it anyway. And I think if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. Did you ever get the dreaded plague?
I never got COVID, but I remember I had to get the vaccine in order to like even participate in anything.
We had to at work. If you didn't get the vaccine, you'd have to test like every 30 seconds. Now, another thing too, and you were a little after that, but you remember games would start and they would separate you like for the coin toss because you don't want to be up close to anybody.
Yeah.
You don't want to get by COVID while you're standing there doing the coin toss. Then the game would start,
and I'm right here,
and you're spitting at each other's face, and not
crazy,
really, but
crazy
perspiration. Stuff made no sense.
Well, it's gone now, isn't it? The vid's gone, isn't it?
Well, I think it's
supposed to be. I guess.
I still
don't hear about
people
it
wear a
much
mask. I saw a guy fishing on the side of a creek the other day, going home right by himself, and he had a mask on.
Well, that's the mercury in the fish. He's trying to protect himself. What used to blow my mind was seeing those cars riding around. The guy in the car all by himself with a mask on.
Well, I agree. I need to wear a mask, but it's to keep from scaring people to death.
True. I agree with that.
That's right.
I found one of those things that I think Walmart had them where it looped over your ears and it hung down. It like I was getting ready any minute to pull out my 6-shooter and go rob a train somewhere or something. But I could get along with that a lot better than I could that thing around my face. Did y'all ever have to wear those while you were playing?
Not while we were actually playing, but like when we would do like drills and stuff, like lift weights and like.
It really helps your breathing, don't it?
They tried to get us. So what they did is they had like it was like a headband, but it was longer.
Yeah.
So if that makes sense. Like it's like I don't know.
Oh yeah, like a gator.
Like a gator, right? Yeah. Gator, and they would have us put it on underneath our helmet. And we would put it on under our helmet and like instantly just like take it off. I know my brother when he played at Southwest, like after I graduated, they had to wear like masks during the game. They had to have one like over their face mask.
And it's already 109 degrees out there in the early part of the season. You got to sit there and wear that thing.
We ain't worried about you getting concussions and everything. We worry about you catching that virus.
Okay, concussed. Well, we're going to jump more into especially your later Western days and as you transfer to Michigan State when we come back. And we'll also have our last Ospreys report when we return on Sports Talk.
Hi, this is Rick Dees with information about how you can fill your weekend with non-stop hit music and, of course, take the weekly Top 40 challenge. Just be here for the weekly Top 40. We want to fly you to a glamour weekend on either coast. You make the choice, New York or Hollywood. Bring your family or 3 of your friends, and we'll take care of the rest from the great people at Levi's. Plus, a surprise superstar is dropping in here live this weekend. The weekly Top 40. Let's meet here this weekend.
It is the 80s edition of the weekly Top 40 this Saturday night, 7 to 11 on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Summer is calling, and National Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram has the answer with a new Ram truck. New Ram 1500s are available with discounts of 10, 15, as much as 20% off MSRP. And make no payments for 90 days with approved credit. Choose from a great selection of new Ram trucks available now at National Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Visit nationaldodge.com.
Go National!
Celebrate America's 250th birthday with free gas. Shop National Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and get a complimentary $250 gas card when you buy. Choose from a great selection of new Ram trucks, Jeeps, and pre-owned vehicles. Buy at National Dodge through the end of July and get a $250 gas card.
Visit National Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Highway 17 in Jacksonville.
It's a national thing. Go National!
Whatever temperatures this summer brings, your friendly and knowledgeable Bryant dealer is ready to help. Down East is committed to achieving a high level of training and skills and backed by outstanding products from one of the industry's most trusted names, Bryant. Whether you need a quick fix or an entirely new cooling system, your local Bryant dealer will do whatever it takes for your family's comfort.
Schedule an appointment today by calling Down East at 910-346-4311 or by visiting downeastheating.com. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing specializes in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting. In fact, they paint most anything except cars, including homes, businesses, apartment complexes, decks, and they do minor repairs, wood repairs, pressure washing, waterproofing, and more, including storm repair and cleanup. Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing, fully licensed, insured, and locally owned and operated by Roger Carroll Jr. References available and customer satisfaction is always guaranteed. So if you want to paint painted, maintained, power washed, or need a new roof, call Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, and Power Washing at 910-939-0749 or visit southerntouchpaintingnc.com. Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing salutes our troops and is proud to be part of the continued growth of Onslow and surrounding counties.
Are you in a rental home? If so, just call Fountain Management at 910-455-1609. Are you in need of a new property manager for your rentals? If so, call Fountain Management at 910-455-1609 or just stop by our office located at 255 Williamsburg Parkway and ask for Lisa Thornton or Sandra Fountain. They will be more than happy to assist you. Lisa or Sandra can share all available properties that would meet your needs or a property management package that would meet your needs. Give us a call today. Fountain Management, 910-455-1609.
In this fast-paced world, common sense is still important. When it comes to marketing insurance in any form, companies take advantage of sound bites, expressly meant to fool you into thinking things are easier than they are. These 1-800-LIFE insurance folks will lead you to believe they have a quicker, faster way of attaining this essential coverage for your family. They don't. Some folks are healthier than others and get approved faster. The process is the same for everybody. That's why you need an agent, especially if it doesn't cost you 1 penny more. At Bartley Insurance Services in Jacksonville, we are there for you from start to finish, locally owned and operated. In this world that is rapidly moving us away from each other, it's important to rely on people you know and trust for your life and health insurance. I am Bill Mercer. Please call my son Drew or me at 910-346-2170. We want to be your agents. Thank you.
Pro Image Promotional Solutions in Jacksonville. A one-stop for your custom tees, sweats, hooded sweats, caps, and outerwear. Pro Image will design uniquely for you. Pro Image will do screen prints, digitize, and embroider right on site at their location in Jacksonville at 51 Plaza Drive B, just behind the Pizza Hut on Gum Branch Road. Pro Image Promotional Solutions, specializing in helping schools, businesses, church groups, civic organizations, and recreation Nation sports teams with uniforms and their team gear. See Mark Houston for ideas on how to make your personal business wear look professional and appealing. For more information, visit proimagenc.com. That's proimagenc.com or call 910-347-0004. Again, that's 910-347-0004. Pro Image Promotional Solutions, just behind the Pizza Hut on Gum Branch Road, Jacksonville.
Sports Talk with Chris Raynor, right here on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Hey, welcome back to Sports Talk. I'm your host, Chris Raynor. It is Friday. It's Friday, July 24th. I was just popping up looking for the Ospreys thing. I know most of it in my head anyway, but it shows Flava Flav last night in Raleigh. That was the concert we went to last night. Not Flava Flav. Well, he's with what's the group?
What's he saying? What did he have to sing?
Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, had the clock around his neck. Public Enemy. He's with them. Believe it or not, we didn't get there in time for Public Enemy. We got there in time for Guns N' Roses. Great show. Bless his heart, Axl Rose just don't have the voice he had. He can't do those high-pitched things. He'd be better to just tone it down about 2 notes and go ahead and sing it like he can.
Or just Panama.
But, Panama? No, that's in Florida.
Panama.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
But, Slash, dude, he was ripping last night. He was the highlight of the show. The sound for Guns N' Roses, I know you know who Guns N' Roses is. Welcome to the Jungle, the song we played every time you guys come out. Sweet Child of Mine, stuff like that. His sound is still excellent. But yeah, bless his heart, Axl, it was a tough night for him. And Axl was smart enough when Guns N' Roses started to sign the thing to where he has the exclusive rights to everything they do. They can't do it without him. Now, he could agree to another singer, and if he was smart and wanted to make more money, he'd let one of these guys come in that sounds a lot like him. Kind of like Journey did, you know, when they got the dude that sounds like Steve Perry.
All you need this day and time is Chat GPT and AI.
Yeah, just AI him up there.
Exactly right.
Superimposing.
And some of the singers, like, he'll have a backup singer, right?
He'll
sing, and then he'll kind of back off. They'll hit the high note. He'll come back in, like, but that's pride, man, pride.
Unless you're David Lee Roth, then your backup singers do everything, and you just mumble a little. Have you seen that? It's pitiful. Oh, it's bad. I'll post a link to it. All right, I digress. Thank you to Jason Humphrey and Downey's Heating Air Conditioning for sponsoring our final Osprey Report of the year. It was not supposed to be that way, but some things have happened. Osprey's had some development. Some players had to leave. Coach and management had a little issue, and we're not gonna get into all that. I don't even know the story, to be honest with you. But the bottom line is, Coach Zamora had to leave a little early. Some of the players had to leave, so they didn't have enough to field. Playoff team would have been playing tonight in the second round of the playoffs.
They've got a lot of support here in Jacksonville and Onslow County. They really do. We'd like to thank Onslow County Motor Company, Silent Service Center, Jersey Mike's, and who's the other one? They helped sponsor them.
Crazy Card Sports.
Yeah, Thomas Hatchell.
Talked to Thomas Hatchell yesterday. He's come on board as a full-time sponsor with us.
That's great.
So
they got a lot of support, and they'll rebound next year. And we appreciate these 4 businesses for helping us bring them 3 home games this year, buddy. And Hollywood, you and Preston Kelly, Raynor for broadcasting games. We're very
I enjoyed it, man. It was a good time.
Grateful.
A lot of fun.
I'm looking at the end of the season. July 13th, beat the Laurinburg Highland Hooligans. These minor league teams, man, they love to have something different than just – they're not the Wildcats or the Stallions or the Tigers. The Highland Hooligans beat them actually 2 games in a row. It was a doubleheader. Second game 9-1. Everything was clipping along, and all of a sudden they lose at Brooks Field down at UNCW against the Cape Fear Ghost Crabs. 3-1, lose 9-6 the next night back in Jackie Amiette Park to the Ghost Crabs. Lose 10-6 to the Sandhill Bogies, who are the best team in the league. And then actually lost to Oak Island, I guess, the next day. I didn't even think they were going to play that game. They did, lost 14-3. And just not enough players that were able to stick around. You know how these college guys are during the summer. They got to get back to fall ball, Mm-hmm. It happened that way a couple of times earlier in the season. It's the 3rd season of the Ospreys, and it happened that way a couple of times to where players that were your stars, you just lost them. They had to go back and maybe do some kind of class before things start because, they do summer school, things like that. And it's just a tough break for the Ospreys because, like you said, the community support has been great.
It's getting better every year, buddy.
Hollywood mentioned the letter that Ellie Patino and his team put out saying that the season wasn't going to be able to continue. Very eloquently wrote, very well done. Good job not to have comments on the page, too, because you know how people will start running their mouth about things that they don't know half about or half not about. But a great organization there. It's no reflection on the organization.
No, sir. And
you
it's
know,
a
that
great
you have.
family atmosphere. A lot of people participate in it, look forward to it. I can't wait till next year.
I can't wait till next year. We got a flag up now.
Oh,
We got the flagpole.
It's getting better every year.
Oh, it does. Looks so much better out there in
every
the outfield than just hanging off the side of the barn back there.
Hey, it was great to hear that national anthem when that
Yep.
flag was out there. It's fantastic.
I remember we had this one lady that sings the anthem maybe 3 or 4 times a year. She come up to the press box there where we were broadcasting, and she said, "Where's the flag? Y'all need a flag." She pointed up to where it normally is. I said,
There it
pointed
was.
out to the big flag, the regular flag. She said, "Oh, that's a lot better." And it's so cool to have everybody turn. You know how the baseball players will go to their positions and all stand at attention they have those little league players standing out there with them. It's just a cool atmosphere. Have you been to an Ospreys game yet, Caleb?
I have not.
Next year we'll get you out there some. We'll get you on the broadcast team to come hang out with us in the box.
And they always have something for every game a little bit different. Like they had
Yeah.
the winter dog race and that sort of thing. So
Oh yeah, that Elvis night this year, that was pretty good.
I tell you what, Raynor's out there. He's got a lot of fans trying to get up in there. You could be his bouncer. You stand up there, protect him.
That's what they put the fence up for, to keep my people away.
Oh, okay, that's what.
And it's not fans as much as it's people I know that come up and want to hang out a minute. And you're trying to do balls and strikes,
Yeah,
and you're
talking
talking
to you the
over
whole
your
time.
shoulder.
Yeah.
But that's the old Harry Carey, John Madden type approach to where you kind of go off script. You're not sitting there
And Preston
2
Kevin
balls
did a
and 1
great
strike.
job with you too, didn't
He did. He kept me on task. too.
He's very good.
And there's no way I could have broadcasted without him, because he has this little thing he found, for the mics. We got to get a better mixer. Like, you're going to help me next year, and we'll get that a little better. But for the first year, it's so weird because Foul Pole Sports is the broadcasting team that does it, or the network. There's a 10-second delay. So this year they went from broadcasting right out of that little box that's beside me there, straight, straight time,
Right.
to where you can do it from remote. There were some broadcasters didn't even go to the ballpark in some of the things. They would be at home watching it on the thing, and they would comment on what they saw on the screen,
They got to fix the delay.
which is fine. But if you're at the ballpark, I'm telling people, it's like I'm psychic. I'm telling them 10 seconds, hey, 3-run home run, by so-and-so, and they're sitting there going,
Oh, there it is.
oh, there it is. So there's nothing I can do about that. That's beyond my technical purview there.
Preston's great too because he's got that natural broadcaster instinct.
He does.
'Cause You were like chewing on some popcorn or something. He goes, "Hey man, you got to quit that."
He says it sounds like a cow chewing on
Yeah,
cud.
yeah,
'cause
I mean, everybody can hear
and
it,
that goes back to, we need those headphones where I can hear what's going on in there. So we'll get that piped up for next year. But thank you to Downey's Heating and Air Conditioning. Thank you for the Ospreys. They've been a sponsor with us too, and done some things, and really great partnership with them. Looking forward to next year doing some more games.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're going to jump into, we got a little time for our break.
Yeah, and on the socials.
We got some socials.
On the socials, man. For you, a question for you guys. This is about 2 minutes ago. I just saw this, but Austin Wright just piped in on the socials. He has a question.
Bring it on, Daddy.
He says, "What is the biggest difference between WCU and MSU when you compare the football programs?"
Oh man, a lot. We'll start off with just the facilities that you have and the access to like the things that can help you get better. Like at Western Carolina, my weight room was good and it was fine, but we didn't even have like protein shakes the last 2-3 years I was there. They would give us like chocolate milk. Right. And,
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, and they would give us like, they have snacks and everything for us. They would try, right? But at Michigan State, my weight room was top tier. Like I had things that you probably wouldn't even know what it is if you look at it before you got explained, right? And then we'd go out and they'd have a custom shake with like 50 grams of protein for us every day. And if you didn't drink it, you would get in trouble. Vitamins and everything. Like it was just things like that where
Not to mention
facilities-
30,000 students at Michigan State versus probably, maybe more than
maybe
that.
10,000 at Western Carolina.
Oh,
something
yeah,
like
it's,
that. Yeah.
Now, were both fields turf fields? Artificial turf?
So Michigan State's game field was grass.
Oh, was it?
And then Western's grass. Western's field was turf. And then another thing is too, like we would practice on the game field at Western. Like it was just the facility. The main thing was the facilities.
Wasn't Tyrone Willingham a coach at Michigan State at one point in time?
I thought he played there, maybe. I have to look that up. I know he had some affiliation with Michigan State. Yeah. He said, "Who?" He's a coach. He coached Notre Dame. Stanford. The head coach, and he's from Jacksonville. Yeah, he's been on the show several times. Yeah. See, we get top flight people, man. We get head coach at Notre Dame, Caleb Carter. People,
and you know
top
what?
rankers.
Next week, Harry Carey's going to be on.
Harry Carey.
Yes.
Nice. Well, are you gonna bring the Ouija board, or you want me to?
Well, you said he was alive 5 years ago.
I thought he was. I didn't realize Harry Carey died in 1998. Where is the last 30 years of my life gone? Well, I know it is gone. I just a senior moment. So at Western, what was your, when did you start plugging into the starting lineup as the on the offensive line? And which position were you first in? Was it guard?
I played. So I know, I can't remember the timeline, but so I started my first game in 2023. But in 2022, I was like rotating in back and forth in tackle, and a little bit of guard. But 2023 is when I first started. I started 2 games and then got hurt the second game. I was out the rest of that year. 2024, I started every single game. I don't know how many games I had started at each position because I literally played every single position that year. So, but yeah, I started that entire year, and then that's when I transferred and then went to Michigan State. So.
And huge support from your family. You got to give them a shout out. They were at all the games. I mean, I'd see them posting there every home game, especially there at Western. Were they able to make all the games at Michigan State, or were some of the road games a little tough to do?
I think they might have missed like 2. Maybe.
Out of all those games,
and one of them was in USC, so it was in California. So
not the University of South Carolina, the other one, the big USC. We were talking about the difference in programs. Of course, you got Alabama and East Carolina starting off the season. You got to give credit to East Carolina.
Alabama played East Carolina this year.
Playing East Carolina. East Carolina's going to Tuscaloosa, of course. They're getting $1 million some bucks to go there and be the first round knockout. But as we've seen in the past, there's been some teams that have been paid a lot of money to go kick somebody's butt on their home field.
Yeah, I think Alabama's fell off a little bit.
I agree.
Not enough East Carolina to beat them, probably not. But anyway, I think they fell off a little bit.
But one of Alabama's social media posts the other day had them listed as Eastern Carolina.
Yeah.
Eastern Carolina University.
Well, they finally got it right.
Well, what it was is they know about Western Carolina, so they just assumed there's an Eastern Carolina.
Right.
But you're at Western. What was your favorite position you played there? Still tackle?
Yeah, I like tackle more at Western because I kind of the offense we ran, it was a lot more simple for tackles. I didn't have to worry about making calls, and I was able to kind of be on like an island.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. So, yeah, I definitely like tackle better there.
Well, I mean, you get there and you establish who was the biggest rival for Western? Is it still App State, or do they not play them anymore?
No, it's actually ETSU, but when I was there,
Eastern Tennessee State.
Yeah, Eastern Tennessee State. And then when I was there, I feel like our biggest rival was Mercer because it was always us. At least the last 2 or 3 years I was there, where it was always we'd have to compete with them to win the conference. They got us every single time, but it was like us. You know what I mean? So I think Mercer was our biggest rival.
And they still don't play App State anymore, do they?
No.
Because App, moved up to the Sun Belt and all that stuff, so kind of different conferences. What is Western? What's the conference now?
SoCon.
SoCon, okay,
Yeah.
Southern Conference. Now, but that was the big mountain rivalry back in the day, and I know it was before your time, but I'm sure you saw some of the history there.
I've heard about it.
They used to be bitter rivals because you have, so close. You got the bottom end of the mountain chain and the top end up at Boone, and bitter rivals. But so how did it work out with Western that you decided to enter the transfer portal? Had you, because of the extra year with COVID, had you just already graduated there and just wanted to pursue a different opportunity?
Yeah, so I graduated before my last year there, and I just felt like one of my best friends was talking about hitting the transfer portal, and he was like convincing me every day, like during the season, like, dude, you're having a good year, like hit the portal and see what.
So you did that on your own. It wasn't other people come calling or
no,
some offers, things like that. You just decided that was the thing for you.
Yeah, I felt like I needed to change the scenery, and I felt like I was good enough to go play at a higher level, and I'm glad I did. But yeah, it was like a decision I made because I feel like I had a good enough year to kind of go.
Now, would you have had another year at Western if you decided to stay?
Yeah.
How would that have worked? Would you have to go to any kind of class, or you just playing football?
So,
I mean, I'm saying? You graduated. Would you had to have been a graduate student to play?
I would have been. You didn't have to be a graduate student, but you would have had to do another degree program at least.
I got you. So you would have to be in class.
Yeah, you have to be in class.
You're not like the way it is in college basketball now. You attend in the fall, and then by the spring, you're pretty much done till
Yeah, 'cause
March
you're only there
Madness.
for a year.
Because you're going there 1 year, one and done. So were you going to classes your senior year, the last year you played at Western?
No.
You're just there playing football?
Well, no. So I haven't been to class probably in 3 years because no. Why I'm saying this because I did all online though. I did all online. I did online classes. I was able to. Yeah. I did online classes. I had decent grades when I was in college. I got 2 degrees. So,
That's right.
Yeah.
What are your degrees in?
Marketing, and then I have a master's certificate in sports administration.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that explains what you've gone into. Tell us about your business venture you're in now.
Yeah. So I just started doing real
We're going to
estate.
talk more about your time up there at Michigan State, but we're going to do it after the break. We are going to take a break, and then we'll jump into that other thing as soon as we come back. We'll be right back.
The new WSME app, available now in the App Store and Google Play Store. Take Freedom 97.1 and 1120 AM wherever you go. The brand new WSME app is now available in the App Store or Google Play Store for Android. Just search Freedom 97.1 WSME. Tap download and listen live anytime. At home, at work, on the road, or wherever life takes you. Classic hits, beach favorites, local sports, and hometown radio. Now right in your pocket.
Hey everybody, Wayne Carlisle here. Join me Saturday for Saturday at the Beach. Every Saturday afternoon from 2 to 7 on Freedom 97.1 FM, 1120 AM WSME. Be sure to grab the new Freedom 97.1 WSME app today from the App Store or Google Play. Just search Freedom 97.1 WSME and put us right in your pocket. From the California Honey Drops and Teddy Swims to the Embers, Band of Oz, Jim Quick and Coastline, Delbert McClendon, The Temptations, and so many more. We're bringing you the rhythm, the soul, and those Carolina Beach vibes every Saturday afternoon. It's all about the feel-good favorites, Sandy Grooves, and that sunshine sound to keep your weekend rolling all summer long. And if you've got a favorite you'd like to hear, get your request in early by connecting with me at WSME971.com. I'll see you Saturday right here on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
If you're looking to purchase a pre-owned car, truck, or SUV without the high pressure, Onslow County Motor Company, 1639 Lejeune Boulevard, may be the dealership for you. At Onslow County Motor Company, they want to help you buy a car, truck, or SUV, not just sell you one. Buying a car, truck, or SUV should be enjoyable, and the folks at Onslow County Motor Company will do their best to make your car buying experience fun and relaxed. Check out their inventory online at ocmc.us or visit them at 1639 Lejeune Boulevard. All vehicles are hand-selected, and a standard warranty comes with most vehicles with extended warranties available, and Carfax is free. Stop by and visit Ben, Brandon, Travis, or Dave. They will gladly answer all your questions about a particular model. Financing? OCMC will finance most anybody. Great selection. Great people. Onslow County Motor Company, 1639 Lejeune Boulevard, Jacksonville, where customers send their friends. Call today, 910-355-7066.
When it comes to protecting your home, experience matters. PRQ Exteriors is a top-rated roofing company serving Jacksonville and Onslow County, known for expert roof inspections and quality roof replacement. We specialize in storm recovery, insurance claims, and hassle-free roofing solutions, helping make a stressful situation simple and straightforward. Located at 1911 Gum Branch Road in Jacksonville, you can call 910-469-1674 to schedule your inspection today. That's 910-469-1674. PRQ Exteriors. Roofing done right, right here at home.
Rock Creek Golf and Country Club invites you to tee it up. Come test your putting skills in the brand new greens at Rock Creek. Monday through Thursday, play for just $40, and seniors only $37. Fridays, everyone plays for $47, with military and seniors just $42. Weekends and holidays, it's $55, and seniors play for $50. And don't forget, Ladies' Day is every Tuesday, just $35 to play. All fees include your cart, green fee, and taxes, and of course, your eagles, birdies, bars, bogeys, double bogeys, and everything in between are always free. So grab your clubs and hit the course at Rock Creek. Pro Rick Morton invites you to call 910-324-5151. That's 910-324-5151 for your tea time today. Memberships are available.
The best deal for the grill is at Jones LP Gas and Oil Company each Friday. Every Friday from 8 a.m. till closing at 5, Jones LP Gas and Oil Company will fill your 20-pound LP gas grill cylinder for only $11. You heard that right. Each Friday till closing, you can have your 20-pound LP gas cylinder filled for only $11 at Jones Gas and Oil Company, 3881 Wilmington Highway in heart of Verona. In addition to saving money on your LP gas for the grill, Jones Gas and Oil is your full-service gas and oil company serving residential, commercial, and agricultural gas and oil needs, as well as gas appliances, LP replacement, parts, fill cylinders, and tankless water heaters, and they offer a 10% military discount on installation. Remember to get that cylinder filled every Friday until closing for only $11. Jones Gas and Oil Company, 3881 the Old Wilmington Highway, Verona. Phone 910-346-6384.
When it comes to paint and painting supplies, whether a contractor or homeowner, since 1957, people have depended on C&S Paint for all their paint, painting supplies, and accessories, as well as providing expert knowledge in helping with a particular paint project. C&S Paint, with locations in Jacksonville, 6 Doris Avenue, 504 Cedar Point Boulevard, Cedar Point, and 105 Wayne Drive in Morehead City, C&S Paint is close and convenient to cover the Crystal Coast with quality Pittsburgh paint for any project, residential or commercial. Color is often the first impression of a home or community. Pittsburgh Paint's team of designers, experienced in both new home construction and residential repaint, have compiled over 2,000 color schemes to provide you with a selection that appeals to homeowners. A beautiful and lasting paint job starts with quality Pittsburgh paint. For more information, phone 910-455-0210 or visit C&S Paint, 6 Doris Avenue, Jacksonville, 504 Cedar Point Boulevard, Cedar Point, and 105 Wayne Drive in Morehead City, or online, cspaintcenter.com. C&S Paint, Jacksonville's premier paint store since 1957.
Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry, where we love to make you smile. Formerly Morgan Family Dentistry, our Jacksonville and Richlands offices are now proud members of the Lane & Associates family. Here, you'll find the perfect blend of the latest dental technology with the personal care and attention you deserve, all to give you an amazing dental experience. We welcome patients of all ages and accept all major insurance plans, including military. For over 40 years, Lane & Associates Family Dentistry has been serving families across North Carolina. And now, we're here for you with convenient locations in Jacksonville, Richlands, and Maysville. Call us today at 877-LANE-DDS or visit us online at lanedds.com. That's Lane & Associates Family Dentistry, where beautiful smiles begin.
WSME, Camp Lejeune, W246CJ, Jacksonville.
You're listening to Sports Talk with Chris Raynor on Freedom 97.1, WSME.
Hey, welcome back to Sports Talk. I'm your host, Chris Raynor. It's trivia time before we jump into this day in sports history. Call in 910-346-2248, 910-346-2248 if you know the answer to this trivia question. All right, I'm going to pick one here from 1983. And the gift card, the prize today is a $50 Snappers restaurant gift card. Snappers is there in
Emerald Isle.
Emerald Isle.
Or Morehead City.
Or Morehead City. They're open 7 days a week.
Right. I want to thank Wayne Carlisle's program, Saturday at the Beach with Wayne Carlisle, for giving that to us to give away on Chris Raynor's Sports Talk program.
Yep, Snappers Grill and Steam Bar.
Yeah, man.
Man, I love me some crab legs. I'm going to have to go up there one day. Let's go one day and kill some crab legs.
Let's go.
Or we need to tell them to call in the 7th Fleet and go ahead and get a bunch because I can eat some crab legs.
I know you can.
Sometimes I eat so many that the salt pretty makes you feel like you're about to have a stroke. You feel the blood rising in your face. It's in Morehead City on Arundel Street or Emerald Isle on Emerald Drive. Fresh seafood, legendary steam pots, burgers, cold drinks, and a great family atmosphere. And don't forget, they're open 7 days a week now, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Snappers, $50 gift card up for grabs. We're not going to do number 1983. I think that would have been mine anyway. This dude hit a home run in 1983. Hits the home run, going to win the game over the New York Yankees. And the umpires grab his bat, started looking at it. I think Billy Martin was the manager for the Yankees. I can't remember who the manager was, but they get to looking at the bat. He's got too much pine tar on his bat. You can only have it back then a certain distance up from the handle. They would actually use pine tar, not all the technology, the gloves that are like super sticky now. The pine tar would be on the bat to help him grip it. Hello, Billy Grissett.
Hey, Billy.
Thank you,
How
Billy.
doing, buddy?
Thank you to Billy and
Thank you
Helen's
so
Kitchen.
much.
Looking forward to them Billy Bowls, man.
Appreciate it, buddy.
All right. Have a good weekend,
Have a
Billy.
good weekend, man.
So this dude hits a home run. I'll tell you who he played for. He played for the Kansas City Royals. Hits a home run. They're going to win the game. All of a sudden, the umpires get to look at his bat. The pine tar is too far up. They actually lay it on the plate. That's how they measured it, the distance of the width of the plate. Realize it's too far up, and they call him out. He comes out of the dugout. You remember the video? Oh yeah, looking like the Tasmanian devil rolling out there. Yeah, he was pretty PO'd that they took his home run away. The home run was later restored, and Kansas City won the game. So that's one of them games where they took it, they gave it, they took it back, gave it again. One of those aftermarket type games where they get everything done. Who was the player, though, for the Kansas City Royals that hit this famous home run in 1983, the famous pine tar bat home run? If you know that, call 910-346-2248, 910-346-2248 for a $50 Snappers gift card.
Snappers.
All right, we're going to roll in this day of sports history. We'll take turns going around here. In 1908, and yes, that was before my time, Caleb. 1908, drama in the Olympic marathon. American John Hayes, on this date, July 24th, won the Olympic marathon in London after Italy's Dorando Petri entered the stadium first, but repeatedly collapsed. Officials helped Petri across the finish line, leading to his disqualification in one of the most dramatic finishes in Olympic history. So you can't be assisted, apparently, to win the race. And so that was kind of the whole deal with that there. So 1908, that's a long time ago. All right. 1952, you got that one. Okay.
So Matthias repeats as Olympic decathlon champion. Bob Matthias captured his second straight Olympic decathlon gold medal in Helsinki. At only 21 years old, he became the first athlete to win back-to-back Olympic titles in the grueling 10-event competition.
And that was more Olympic stuff. What was the Olympics? I guess the Summer Olympics going on. When do we have the Summer Olympics again? Is it next year or 2 years? I think it's 2 years because I think now they do it where you have the Winter Olympics, then there's a 2-year break.
4 years.
It's every 4 years, but they'll have an Olympics every 2 years now because they'll do winter and then in 2 years summer. So it's 4 years to the next summer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it'll be 4 years to the next Winter Olympics because we just had those.
Right.
Of course, the United States winning that gold medal.
That's right.
In both hockey sports.
Beat Canada.
You know that's got to tick off Canada. That's their national sport.
They deserve it. Couldn't happen to a bunch of nicer people.
And for the United States to just snatch both of those.
You got them, didn't you?
All right, you got the next one there.
All right, 1976 at the Montreal Olympics, American swimmer John Neighbor became the first man to break the 2-minute mark in the 200-meter backstroke. His record-setting swim delivered another golden moment for Team USA. Man, this is some interesting stuff, isn't it?
It's a lot of Olympic stuff. You think there's a lot of baseball. The next one is the baseball one we talked about, but we'll skip that one for now and come back to it. In 1987, Rocher wins the Tour de France. That's that bicycle stuff. Ireland's Stephen Rocher captured the Tour de France, finishing 40 seconds ahead of Pedro Delgado. Rocher would go on to complete cycle's legendary Triple Crown by winning the Giro d'Italia and the Tour of the World Championship in the same year. Never heard of those two, have you? Nope. Everybody's heard of the Tour de France.
Probably never hear of them again.
But not those.
Hollywood spends a lot of time getting this stuff together. I don't know. He's got to do a lot of research.
Well, there must have been not a lot of baseball stuff on this day. A lot of Olympic stuff. Everything pretty much Olympics. All right.
So in 1996, Van Dyken makes Olympic history. American swimmer Amy Van Dyken won the 50-meter freestyle in Atlanta, becoming the first U.S. woman to capture 4 gold medals at a single Olympics game. 4 races, 4 golds. It was a spectacular week in the pool for her.
That's pretty sweet. You heard the ones Michael Phelps, Mark Spitz, the ones that won multiple. I think Michael Phelps has won the most, hasn't he? Of anybody.
Yeah, I believe he has.
Swimming,
like 18, something like that.
And got a Subway contract out of it.
He did, didn't he?
So I need to get one. I need to get one of them food contracts where I can hold up the food on here and get some free vittles.
Okay.
All right, you got the last one there.
All right, 2004, Red Sox-Yankees rivalry reaches a boil. Jason Varitek and Alex Rodriguez sparked a bench-clearing brawl at Fenway Park before Boston rallied to beat the New York Yankees 11-10 on Bill Mueller's walk-off home run against Mariano Rivera for the Red Sox. It felt like the start of something very big.
Huge rivalry there to start with, and for that kind of stuff to go on an 11-10 game and a rivalry game with a bench-clearing brawl, that'd have been a good game to be at right there.
It really would have.
Are you a big baseball fan, Caleb?
I used to be into it a lot more, but not really like as much now.
A lot of people just don't like the slow pace of it, but they picked it up a lot with the pitch clock, things like that. But to go to a game like that would have been fun.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
You ever been to one of the iconic parks like Fenway or Wrigley Field or anything?
No, I haven't. I've flown over Chicago's field.
Wrigley?
Yeah, Wrigley.
We went to it when we were up in Chicago a few years back. It was during the football season and baseball was over, so I just went and did the tour there, which was really cool. Yeah. But I'd love to go to a game there.
That's one thing I like about the Ospreys versus the big leagues, like the Yankees or something like that. At Jack Amyette Park, it's a family-type atmosphere. You can meander around, and you see people in the bleachers and that you can go talk to and sort of visit. It's a down-home kind of atmosphere. Mm-hmm. At these big baseball arenas and everything, you can't do that. You can't be walking around and all that kind of stuff. They got security and everything else. So that's another plus for the Ospreys here in Jacksonville.
Oh, that's
in my
true.
opinion.
It's great, and I think it's going to probably set the stage for later Osprey years, and then possibly even a minor league team here down the road. I think there's a market for it.
Oh yeah.
All right, I think we have a caller. Maybe this is a caller for our trivia question. Who do we have on the line, caller?
Good morning. This is Thurman Ramsey.
Good morning, Thurman. Thank you for calling Sports Talk. Are you calling about the trivia question today?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me read the question to you again and see if you got the answer correct for a $50 Snappers gift card. George Brett's. What was your answer, caller?
The pine tar question is correct.
Yeah. Who was the person you thought hit the pine tar home run?
Yes, it was George Brett.
Very good. I know you knew by the way you were talking. My bad. I got to reading the question.
That's all. But you got to go eat with him now.
That's true. No, he had it right. You knew that. All right. Let me ask you this, and this will tell you if you truly knew it. What did he look like coming out of that dugout?
Oh man, he come storming out of that dugout. He had a big old wad of tobacco in his mouth. He was hot.
Cap flew off.
He knew exactly who we're talking about. He hits that home run, then they strip him of it. Then eventually they gave it back to him, after the fact, a couple of days later or however long it took to figure it all out. But it was just a weird game, wasn't it?
It was indeed. I think Billy Martin, he was the manager on the opposing team. I want to say the opposing team was the Yankees.
It was the Yankees. That was one of Billy Martin's stints with the Yankees. He got hired and fired like about 5 times.
Yes, he did.
Well, thank you, Thurman, for listening to Sports Talk. Hang on the line. Hollywood's going to get your information, and we'll get that gift card to you.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for
I
calling.
appreciate it.
All right, Caleb, while Hollywood's getting that information, let's jump into you're transitioning from Western to Michigan State. You enter the portal. Did you get any other offers in the portal?
Yeah, so I had a lot of teams, like coaches hit me up. I don't remember the amount. But
or any specific ones you remember?
Yeah. So my first FBS offer was from Toledo. And then I actually set up a visit with them and everything. And then I remember that was specifically my first one. I remember the phone call I had in the living room.
From Toledo.
Yeah, from Toledo. Coach was super cool, and it was like my first phone call, my recruiting phone call that I had in probably like 5 years. So it was cool.
And it's that same general area up there. When you talk about parts of the country, you're still up in that Big Ten area with Toledo, not a Big Ten school. Were there any other Toledo's what would you call probably a mid-major?
They're MAC.
Yeah, the MAC. Now, the MAC is awesome.
Yeah, the MAC's cool. They got the I think it's Thursday games,
Wednesday games. Yeah. And that's the thing I love about the MAC. Once football season starts, you got Sunday, of course, NFL. Well, we'll start with Friday. We'll start with the good stuff. You got JV football on Thursday nights. Yeah. And now you've got, a pro game and a college game on Thursday nights. Friday nights used to be nothing but high school football. Mm-hmm. What do you think about the colleges filtering into the Friday night stuff? Are you a big fan of that, or you think it should be for high school football? I know it's different between TV and that, but it still probably draws some people. Like, say, your team in Raleigh is, Raleigh Millbrook or Cardinal Gibbon. Well, that would be a bad example because they share the thing. But you have a team in the Raleigh area, a high school team, and all of a sudden State's playing at home at Carter Finley. That draws a lot of fans away.
Yeah, I never really thought about it like that, but I could definitely see. I think that they should at least like time it up to where they're not kind of overlapping. If that makes sense. Like if the high school teams are playing, they don't have a game at State. Yeah. And instead it'll be like away or something like that. But I definitely see that.
And a lot of the teams have started playing on the Friday nights. Duke plays a lot on Friday nights. Carolina, I think, did. I just don't really like the Friday night college games, but that's just being an old fart. So Saturday, of course, is college football. Yeah. You will have some NFL later in the season once college football dwindles down a little. Sunday, NFL. Monday, NFL. You have a Monday night game that everybody, and that's the great thing about Monday Night Football is everybody's tuned in, buddy. Everybody's ready for that game. But the MAC was brilliant because they realized there's a market out there. If they're sitting there every Saturday, then other people are watching Michigan State, Ohio State, or the SEC. But on Tuesday and Wednesday night, they got a captive audience. After about the fifth or sixth game in, they start doing Tuesday and Wednesday night football.
Yeah.
And that would have been a great thing for you to be seen on those games all the time.
I always thought that was cool, the Tuesday, Wednesday games.
To be honest with you, I'm surprised the NFL hadn't arranged to have a game every night. Because they could have an NFL game every night and people would watch it.
It's coming.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
They already got, 3, 4?
They got Thursday. They don't have Fridays in the NFL.
They got Saturday mornings too, right? On the international games, or is that Sunday mornings?
Sunday mornings, yeah. Sunday mornings, yeah. They will have some Saturday games, and they'll have some Friday games every now and then if it's holiday, something like that. But mostly, of course, you got the Thanksgiving games. But I honestly think they could put an NFL game every night. The only hard part would be the scheduling. Yeah. Because say you play a Tuesday night game, and then the next you got to play the following Sunday. Yeah. So they'd have to figure that out where those teams were on the bye schedule or something. Yeah. So Toledo's the first to call. What were some other brands that called you?
So for some bigger schools, I think I had, I can't remember if it was 3 or 4, Power 4 schools. I took three main visits. It was Michigan State was my first one. Then I went to Wake Forest, and then I went to Arizona. And then I was burnt out after that. I was done with doing the recruiting thing. I literally couldn't even take a nap without my phone going off and getting, So that, I know it sounds like I'm complaining, but it was awesome. But at the time, I was I was just burnt out from it. But yeah, my main 3 were Wake Forest, Michigan State, Arizona.
Okay. And you went all the way out to Arizona for a visit.
Yeah.
What are the facilities like out there?
Oh, it was sick. I went in the winter. I think I went December 20 something maybe, and I was sweating the whole time because it was hot. It was 100 degrees outside.
Is it really a dry heat?
Yeah, it was hot the whole time.
What's the difference though? I know here you can have 88 and it feel like 105 because of the humidity, but out there they say, oh, it's a dry heat. Heat is heat.
It's 105 and it feels like 120. That's what it is.
Heat is heat. So what made you settle on Michigan State? Did you just love the campus?
Yeah, I love my coach up there. I love the coaches up there. My O-line coach was pretty well established, and I really liked what he was doing. I liked the offense that they ran. It was more of a pro style. I liked the way that the actual runs itself, the way it was blocked. I liked it. I think it was the best out of the 3. And I really like, I have an uncle that lives in Grand Rapids too, so I was going to be up there with some family too.
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah.
And East Lansing is, of course, where Michigan State is, correct?
Yeah, East Lansing.
Now you get up there and everything, and you talked about getting bumped, from your Campbell, obligation that you thought you had with them, that they pulled away last minute. By you going to Michigan State, there may have been some kid that got bumped because of that, And that's just the way. That's the nature of the beast now.
Yeah,
it's nothing wrong with it. It's just schools, especially the big schools now. I think don't you think they recruit the portal more than anything now?
So what I was about to say is I think it's different though because at the time the portal wasn't really a thing.
Right.
And they had a certain amount of offers. Now what schools do, from what I understand from my coaches at Michigan State, they would tell me hey, we got X amount of high school kids we're going to offer, X amount of transfer portal kids we're going to offer. So there's not a mix.
It's easier to recruit from the portal now because of one thing, money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a ready-made player that you already know.
That's exactly right.
You're not bringing a freshman in that may be a bust,
Mm-hmm.
And there are some freshmen that are going to come in that are slam dunks, like the kid from Reedsville that everybody was after. He could have gone and played basketball or football at 10 different schools. You know, he had his pick of the
He went to
thing.
the West Coast, didn't he? Played college ball.
He's at Oregon, I think, isn't he?
Yeah.
That Nike money kicking in,
Yeah.
buddy. Yeah, I'm
Oregon's
sure
got money.
he's got a little NIL money coming from Nike. That's what's really surprised me here is that you have the Jordan brand, which is still, you know, in conjunction with Nike, I guess. But the Jordan brand, it's funny to see a school like Michigan wearing the Jumpman on it, you know, from Carolina. And, of course, you know, Carolina beat Michigan in the national championship game. You know, that's just odd to me that they do that. But with the money Jordan has and could funnel into Carolina, I'm surprised they're NIL-ing off the hook.
For football or basketball?
Both. I mean, he's got the money, man. He's got it.
You went to Michigan State. You ever heard of a player that went there named Bubba Smith?
For what sport?
Football.
Oh, it was well
probably.
before your time.
Probably. There's a wall and there's hundreds of people. He's probably up there.
This is before your time too. But I've seen reruns.
Big time NFL player.
You ever seen the movie Police Academy?
What?
The old movie Police Academy.
I think I have.
Slapstick comedy. The big dude in there, that's Bubba Smith. He became an actor, you know, after
TV
his football.
commercials.
Yeah,
and
those famous Miller Lite commercials.
Him and Dick Butkus.
And I keep saying this before your time, but I'm gonna send you some links to some of those. It's basically like the athletes nowadays all coming together and doing like commercials for this beer commercial, you know.
Yeah.
And it was so fun. It was great commercials.
In fact, you used to have a little thing on your show, you know, less filling and tastes great.
I brought that today, but we run along on time. I was going to
Okay.
ask him some of
I
those
got you.
questions.
All
I need to type that back up and on our guests start doing more
Yeah,
of that.
man.
So it's basically open-ended till we go. You can talk as much as you want, as little as you want. Is there anything else you want to cover before we go? Give a plug for your business you're in.
Yeah, so I got my real estate license on July 1st. I'm starting doing that. I'm working for Remax Executive in Jacksonville.
Okay.
Working under Manny Maury team, trying to get everything going. I'm excited.
Have they taken you up in the balloon yet?
No.
Okay.
No, they might. Not
But
yet.
how's that going? I mean, are you starting to get your feet wet in it now?
Yeah, it's going pretty good. I think
It's a seller's market right now, buddy.
Yeah, the main thing is kind of what I learned in school was a little different than they didn't teach me kind of how to sell
Well,
houses.
you took marketing too, right?
Yeah. So I'm good on that.
He will be glad to help you with marketing your real estate business.
Yes, it's called advertising.
Yeah,
We'll hook
I'm
you up.
learning how to
Let us
do
know.
that now. So
have you closed any sales yet, or just kind of
No,
getting started?
Not yet. It's just getting started. I want to make
It's
sure.
kind of more of an apprenticeship thing right now.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I'm trying to learn everything. There's a bunch of contracts you have to go over.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
bought houses before. You guys know how it is. So
I remember buying my first, and this was just a car. First car I bought new, you know, and I'm sitting there reading all that stuff. And the guy's gonna be like, man, nobody ever actually reads this stuff. You know, reading every word. Who's got time? And I can only imagine the things you have to learn for those contracts for houses. Man.
yeah, that's what my job is. Just kind of just explaining everything to you so you have an understanding of it before you sign anything. 'Cause
Instead of
it's-
having to read all
yeah.
that stuff. Yeah.
And, yeah, I'm going to tell you to read it, but as long as you understand, you know what I'm saying? So
Last time I bought a car,
1964.
it took me a whole day to buy it.
Yeah, me too. It's not
Oh,
fun.
it's actually streamlined now. When you go in there now, thanks to the computer technology and stuff, yeah, unless you want to sit there and read everything, you can be in and out in a couple hours now.
Hollywood's in
Really?
bought a new car, and
It take a while.
they had to go to class to learn how to operate. That's the truth.
When they buy a supercar or something?
All this computer stuff they got on them now, man. That's just
Now, you
crazy.
got a Lexus, right? Your Lexus
Yeah.
SUV. I drove one of those back for Onslow County Motor Company the other day. A nice one.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm getting ready to leave the place where it's at, and the steering wheel's a little too far down for me. I like it up like a school bus, you know. So I reach underneath to flip that lever down to put it up. There ain't no lever. There ain't no lever on the side. I'm like, to be sure, this car can be adjusted. It's got a joystick. And that's how nice this car was. You know, you sit there and,
Oh, yeah.
and it did it all for
Where
you.
was the joystick at?
It's on the side. Once you found it, that little lever, it's a lot nicer than just pulling it out and having to raise it up. And
I
lock
just
it
can't.
back
I
in.
just can't see people getting in an automobile and let it auto drive itself. I'm not going to do it.
No. And I can see on the interstate, on an open space like 40, you know, you kind of just kick back, but you're paying attention. Supposedly there's something in there that makes it where you can't sleep. I don't know. But I know me, I'd be.
Like in a Tesla? No, you can sleep in a Tesla.
It's just like
And it'll
these-
just drive you?
Yes.
my rear
Chris ain't gonna
view
be in it.
mirror.
Yes.
My rear view mirror works like this.
Yeah.
Chris ain't going to be in it. What else going on in the business world? Anything else you you promoting or wanting to talk about? I mean, you just getting started with your real estate stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah, I started some O-line training, like offensive line specific training. I know there's not a lot of people who do it around the area, and I kind of want to give back and help people out. So
like an offensive line academy type thing, or
yeah, we'll just have it's mainly one-on-one sessions.
Yeah, but like your training facility.
Yeah, training,
like that, yeah.
and just doing that. Also have some youth camps coming up. Actually, supposed to have one tomorrow, but I'm canceling it because I don't want the weather's supposed to be bad. It's supposed to storm.
But tell when the next will be. It'll be next.
The next
Saturday,
one will be
correct?
next Saturday. Pretty sure it's August 1st. Yeah, August 1st from 8 to 11.
It will be.
Where's it going to be?
There's a park at Williamsburg Plantation.
Okay.
In Jacksonville.
Right.
Yeah, over there.
Okay.
From 8 to 11. Have some stuff set up and do some drills. Have some fun. Might have a little activity at the end. We'll see.
And I think it's all the information on your like when I did your Facebook promo thing, I'd put did the flyer on there too, so you should have the information.
Yeah.
So they can get it with you. It's got a number to call if they want to sign up. Things like that. I guess an online registration probably too.
Yeah. So if we do for online registration, it'll be just text our number. We can figure something out with that.
Okay.
I got a waiver and everything. You can send any type of payment, whether it's Cash App, Venmo, cash, anything like that. Whatever works for you guys that are coming. So.
Yeah, and I've got that on here. It is right there.
Yeah,
That one there. $30 per kid, Williamsburg Plantation Park. August 1st, 8 to 11 a.m. that morning. 910-389-9620. 910-389-9620 to register. You can also call or email it. Let me make sure I get this right. Caleb Spartan 72.
Yep.
Caleb Spartan 72 at gmail.com and get everything hooked up for next Saturday. It should be great, man. You got any of your buddies helping you out with it? You're not going to be out there with every player at one time, are you?
Nah. I got some people helping out.
That's
I got
cool.
my brother, his friend, a couple of my other friends. So it'll be a good time.
It did my heart good to see you guys out there last Saturday at was it Saturday?
Talking about Southwest
Friday.
camp? Yeah, last Friday.
At Zach's camp, and a lot of the former players going back there and giving back to the community. There's been so many times you hear these players that, the ones that get the big dollar contracts, and they never come back and give a little back to the place that made them what they are. And, that's really admirable you guys are doing it. And so also you got that gig as assistant coach at Southwest now.
Yes, sir. Helping out with the O-line.
Just doing O-line?
Offensive line, offense overall.
Cool deal.
Yeah.
Pass on the skills.
Yeah.
Those angry hands is what they call them.
Yeah.
You want to get that person off you, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, anything else you want to cover before we go?
I think we're all good.
All right, you ready for breakfast, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
It's time. Thank you once again to Helen's Kitchen and Billy Grissett for bringing us Billy Bowls. And we want to thank all our sponsors. Oh, yeah, Snappers. want to thank them especially.
Who's the winner?
Snappers? Thurman Ramsey.
Okay.
Thurman Ramsey, and he's like, I'm coming right now from Richlands to get my gift card.
Dang nabbit.
Can you believe that? I'll be
He
like,
wants to make sure we don't. He heard me talking about that steam bar.
Yeah.
I might be down there swiping
Yeah,
that card.
that's right.
No, I met Thurman before at something we had. Yeah, Thurman's a good guy. He's headed down here to get his card. Congratulations, Thurman Ramsey. At Snappers. And go down there, and, man, they got some good stuff, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
I want to try that steam bar one day soon. I also want to thank our other fine sponsors here on Sports Talk as we go. National Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Golden Corral and Billy Sewell, All About Floors, Ron Prince, Downey Segan Air Conditioning, Jason Humphrey and his crew, Rock Creek Golf and Country Club, Pro Rick Morton, Superior Metal Structures and Concrete in Beulahville, PRQ Exteriors, Roofing Done Right here at home, Mr. Austin Wright, Onslow County Motor Company, Ben Beasley, and thank you to Ben also for sponsoring our racing report, and thank you also to Downey Segan Air for sponsoring our final Osprey report. It won't be long before we'll be back in hockey season. It'll be starting up in
2 weeks.
It won't be a little longer than that.
Okay.
But of course, Downey sponsors our Hurricanes Watch also. Southern Touch Painting, Roger Carroll. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning. CNS Paint, Ron Choate and Victor Case. Jones Onslow EMC. Liberty Tire. Jones LP Gas there in Verona. Of course, today's $11 cylinder refill day. Fountain Management, Lisa Thornton and Sandra Fountain. Lane Associates Family Dentistry, the official dentist of the Stanley Cup champion, Carolina Hurricanes. Like my hat.
Love your hat.
I waited long enough for it to go on clearance.
I
for
need
$10.
to add something when you get through.
Okay, I did. Well, they weren't going to give away free, so I had to go and pay $10 for it. Bartley Insurance Services, Bill Mercer and Drew Mercer. And thanks once again to Helen's Kitchen and Billy Grissett for keeping us well fed. And Ashley, take it away.
I was just going to say, I had the privilege of eating at the Golden Corral yesterday, and something that they've added is the lobster tail.
Yes, I saw that.
Off the chain, buddy. Off the chain.
And the lobster tails are a la carte, though. You're not going to go on that buffet and just eat all the lobster tails you want, though.
Like $7 a piece.
That's what I'm saying. But what I mean is,
yeah.
no, he ain't just gonna have them.
No,
they're well
yeah.
worth it, man. I had one and they are delicious.
They are good, man.
Now if we can talk about doing crab legs a la carte.
Crab legs.
Crab legs are tough though, because you get fat boys like me to go in there and kill you.
They got something for everybody, man. It's
they
amazing.
do.
It's a great
It's
restaurant.
the only one for everyone.
It really. I mean, everything's fresh. A lot of work goes into that. And all the items they got like 200 different things that you can eat. Man. Come on.
Well, they put in.
They got corn on the cob, corn off the cob.
Everything.
Best pot roast in the world.
Oh, it
to
is
me.
good. Now I'm hungry. We got to eat these
We're
Billy
getting ready to
Bowls.
jump on these Billy
All right. Thank you all for tuning in to Sports Talk. Thank you once again, Caleb Carter. Good luck with everything for your business venture,
man.
coaching, all that, your camps, man. It's a good time for you. Enjoy your youth, young man. One day you'll pass away at 80-some years old like Harry Carey, and people will say, he died 5 years ago.
That's right.
That was 30 years ago.
Appreciate you coming on, buddy.
Hollywood,
you guys for having
you like your
Hollywood, what you got going
want to
on?
add something?
Hollywood's going on vacation again. He just got back 4 or 5 days ago.
He's getting ready to be a mountain folk.
He's going up there in the hills.
Yep. I'm excited to head out of town with my daughter. This is the first time she's leaving her mother at 11 and a half.
Really?
Without her mom. No, I'm just joking. But
He'll be gone about an hour. He'll have to put off side of the cell phone. She'll be crying. Little meltdown.
well, she has an attachment to her mom, but it's a good thing, you know. But
It is.
she is like she's leaving to go see her aunts and her cousins, and it's going to be a nice little road trip. Just her dad
Where's that
and
thing
me,
she
and I'm
made
excited
the
about
radio
it.
What y'all doing sitting in the
Oh, yeah,
moonshine
she-
camp
she-
up in the hills?
Yeah, it's right up there.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't
that's
see it.
nice.
Yeah,
That's
She's into arts and crafts now.
So yeah, she's.
I'm glad she gets all her talent from her mom.
Yeah, she does absolutely. Oh, she does some commercials for the radio station too.
I know.
She does a good job.
She's
Yeah.
going to
She
start
gets
on
that
a little
from Dad.
program.
Yeah.
Community calendar, I think, coming down the pike.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Got to get on that. But don't forget about Wayne Carlisle Saturday at the beach.
Yeah.
2 to 7.
2 to 7 tomorrow. If you like beach favorites, I mean, man, he's got them. And if you can shag to it, we'll play it. So make sure you listen tomorrow and 2 to 7. If you want to email Wayne Carlisle, he actually just launched a brand new Facebook page, Saturday at the Beach, and you can connect with that at WSME971.com. Click on his
like
face.
requests, things like that.
Yeah, request.
Hey,
And,
thank you, Wayne,
yep,
for
that's
the
it.
gift card, buddy.
That's it.
All right, that's a wrap. We'll see you next week on Sports Talk.
Freedom 97.1 and 11:20 a.m. is now even easier to take with you. Download the new WSME app today.